Being a proud Wiradjuri Ngunnawal man, I must acknowledge country before I speak because I'm on Biripi land, so thanks very much. It's the same for 99.9% of people. They want you to be honest. And if you're honest, I think it makes so much difference. You're not telling them what they want to hear, you're telling them how it is. And I think the way I approach stuff, only I can do Adrian Daly. No one else can do Adrian Daly like me. And that's worked probably 25, 30 years of my working life. So, yeah, that's me.
I think as an Indigenous man, AD understands connection, family and community, and he's able to break down some of those barriers because it's who he is. So he's out talking to people who grew up exactly the same way as he did, with that understanding that there is mistrust, but he's breaking that down through his unique way in which he approaches things. You can't get a qualification around it. It's a unique skill. There's nobody like him.
Where we are today, being in Waro is probably my favourite. I get to come out Tuesdays and palliative care, end of life, and for me, it's so important. We prepare so much stuff that we want to do in life, but we don't prepare for death. And being able to make someone laugh, make someone have a bit of a smile, shout, buy someone a cake, it just means the world to me because that's what I'd want someone doing for me if I was in palliative care.
AD's role is an amazing role. He connects with all people, and I think he brings the community to the health setting, and he also brings the patient out of the health setting when they're here so that they can have a bit of personal time and personal space and not just be a patient, they can be a person again. And I think it takes a special skill set to work in the areas that he does, palliative care and in the mental health unit over at the base hospital. He just has those personal attributes that just make people comfortable, seen and safe.
We always try and do the best. Sometimes we might get it wrong, but we always try and do our best. And when there's 40 or 50 people at the front of a hospital and they all want to see Nan or they all want to see Pop, it happened once during COVID, and I was lucky enough to walk 3 people down at a time. That's the sort of part of the job that you got to do, and you got to do it so it's safe for everybody. Yeah, so that's pretty important.
AD treats everybody as an individual and he treats them all the same. So as much as he provides the culturally safe space for our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, he creates a safe space for everybody. So he will find their interests, he will banter with them, he will provide those little added extras that make their stay fun, and they're always wanting to know when he's coming back.
He's probably one of the most genuine people I've ever met in my life, and it shows in everything he does. When you see AD in the community and he's talking to people, people are really open with AD. It doesn't happen with anyone. It doesn't happen with me. It doesn't happen with a lot of people, but the way in which he approaches his work, the way in which he approaches his life, I see him on a regular basis, just in community on his own. He's got 100 kids with him. Everyone knows him, Everyone reaches out to him. Everyone wants to be in his presence. That's AD. He has that presence, he has that composure in the community, and he's brilliant at what he does.